Hello, Heart Centered Entrepreneurs. I'm Steve Garvin with 4elementsofsuccess.com. My question for you today is, are you doing the right thing? There was a time in my life when I went into work every day and I asked that exact question. Am I doing the right thing? And there are two ways to look at the right thing. Am I doing things right, or am I doing the right things? Now, we can do things right. We can be effective and successful in doing things. But the question is, are we doing the right things? Management consultant Peter Drucker said, management is doing things right. Leadership is doing the right things. So how do we know what the right things are? Is there a right thing? Or do we just all struggle to keep our heads above water, and it's all just the same struggle that all of us are in? I would like to suggest that if we go back to these three circles, that if we look at passion, mastery, and market, that these circles and this idea will help you to know whether you're doing the right thing in your life or not, and with your work. The questions are, am I passionate about what I'm doing? Is what I'm doing in my area of mastery? And lastly, are the people that I'm doing it for, are they excited and happy to be paying me for doing the work that I'm doing? When we exercise these areas, we are bringing our heart and passion in alignment with our minds, which is mastery, in a way where we create influence and success in doing our best work. And if you can remember a time when you just felt on top of the world, when you felt like the work that you were doing was just prime material, and you just felt like everything you were doing on was highly successful. One of the areas that I like to reference is the time when we were children and we played. And was there a thing where you just like lost track of time and you were just really in your zone? Or there was a time when that happened. I'm I'm confident that's the case. I know that there was a time for my life, and what I had to do in recapturing that and to start exercising my leadership in the area in which I could do so. I had to take what I was good at, my mastering, and integrate it, couple it with what I was passionate about. In fact, there were when I was doing crunching numbers all the time, I was really good at it, and that's where mastery resided. When I turned to art, which I was really passionate about, I was also really good at it, or became good at it after a lot of effort and so forth. But it didn't coincide. It didn't like, people weren't excited and eager to pay me for it. But when I coupled those two things together, when I coupled my passion with my mastery and delivered something that was very different, but something that was very unique and allowed me to shine, then I noticed that people started to pay attention and started to be more excited and eager to step forward and say, hey, I want what you're selling. So when you look at your life and the work that you're doing, your business, are you integrating what you're passionate about with what you have mastery over and offering it in a way that your market is responding to? Keeping all these things in the air at the same time can be a real challenge. It can be a juggling act. And it can take a matter of time to figure out how to juggle those balls, to keep them in the air and to keep them flowing in a way that is positive and that really makes a difference not only in your life but in the lives of those people you're serving. And so I invite you to look at the things that will enable you to have a wealthy mind and a wealthy heart and bring those things together to create a wealthy life for the people that you serve as well as for yourself. And as always, subscribe to this channel, um, comment